This package contains my very first ever full-size bottle of a Creed fragrance. This is a very important, very special day for me as a fragrance collector. I don't know how I make it seem on this channel, but I'm not like this long-standing fragrance collector with, a decade of collecting experience by any means. I just made this channel because I've recently found this hobby and really found a passion for it. I just feel like there's just a certain moment in a collecting career, whether you want to call it a career or collect just an enthusiast career, when you just get one of those staple pieces in the collection, when you say, you know what, I'm gonna spend that money. I'm gonna make that investment, and I'm gonna buy that really special thing. And that's what, to me, the first Creed fragrance of my collection represents. I've tried a lot of dupes, a lot of cheapies. I've messed around in the designer world. I've messed around a little bit in the entry-level niche world. But getting the first Creed fragrance to me, this is just, it's just a special moment. And so I felt like it deserved to be its own video. Let's open her up. Now, admittedly, I did not buy this bottle retail. I did not buy this bottle off of a discounter. I bought this from a trusted source in a Facebook group. So I do have full presentation, but the bottle's not exactly brand new. I want to say it's like a 90% partial. It's almost completely full. And I paid $225 for this bad boy. The suspense is killing me. There it is. Creed's Royal Oud. Now, this might not be one of the first fragrances that you'd think that someone would get from Creed. Now, I've done my due diligence. I've ordered my samples, my 2 and 5 ml decants. I've tried Green Irish Tweed. I've tried Aventus, Aventus Absolute, Original Santal, Original Vetiver. Sampled quite a few of them in store. A lot of them are really good, but they have worthy dupes and clones. Like, to me, it doesn't make sense to buy Aventus. Of all the ones I've ever sampled, to me, the one that just seemed undupable, the one fragrance of all the Creeds that just seemed to be unlike anything else, it's this one. It's Royal Oud. So yes, I have sampled this. This is not a blind buy. One of the things that I love the most about this fragrance, wow, there she is right here. Beautiful gold cap too. One of the things that I really love about this fragrance that I've yet to be able to really identify with a lot of other fragrances, and CG Sense is the one who said this, so I'm going to give him credit because this is not my original thought, but when he said it, I was like, yes, absolutely. This is probably the most American smelling fragrance that I've ever smelled in my entire life. This just smells like leather jacket, chewing tobacco, driving sports cars in like the Arizona it's very cowboy. It's very Western cowboy American. It's a bad boy fragrance. It's not like a fuckboy fragrance. So like fuckboy, I think of like Sauvage. You think like douchebaggery. This I think of like gritty and just, that just like true, like think about like a Home Depot commercial where it's like, are you an American that's building your house one by one brick at a time? Or also maybe like a Ford F-150 commercial. Do you need to store 32 2x4s in the bed of your F-150? That is exactly what this fragrance smells like to me. I know, like, that's just such an odd thing to say, and it's an odd way, I think, to describe it as well. But that's what this is. And it's just unique in that way because I've never smelled another fragrance that's made me think or feel like that. And as far as I can tell, there's no dupes out there. Like, there's a couple that I guess claim to be sort of inspired by Royal Oud, but from reading all the reviews online, apparently it's like not even close. And to me, I wasn't even going to waste my time and try it. I knew when I smelled this in a decant, I said, I got to have the real thing. That's got to be a staple of the collection. And it absolutely is. So this is like the new staple shining star, centerpiece of my collection right now. And it's just something that, like I said, I think it deserved a full video. Obviously, this isn't like a full comprehensive review where I'm going to talk about performance, longevity, and all those things because I haven't really worn it enough. But to me, it's one of those smells. It's, and I feel this way about a couple different Creeds where it's like that scent profile is just so spectacular that even if this is only like a 3 or 4 hour wear, which I worry and have a very good feeling that it might be, there's just some things that you just can't replace. There's just some things you just need the original. You can't duplicate everything. And this is just a great example of that, in my opinion. Let's get it on the tester strip just to break her in. It's a beautiful atomizer. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to even really describe it. I wouldn't even describe it in terms of like whatever notes are in this. I wouldn't even really try. I don't know. It's just really hard to explain. I don't want to say dirty, but it's just kind of rough around the edges, but in like this charming type of way. I don't know. There's definitely going to be some content creators that can probably explain the scent of this a lot better than me. But it's a stunner. It's fabulous. And when I started to hear people say that this is their favorite Creed fragrance, and some people even say this is their favorite fragrance of all time, I was like, I gotta get a whiff of this. I know exactly what they're saying. It's not like an oud, so it's not like this super oudy, oud for greatness, type of fragrance. It's one of those ouds that's like, it's not oud. Maybe very, very slightly. So I'm gonna take a look at some of this packaging now. Beautiful box. I mean, you talk about like a luxury product. Okay, you got the little cards on the inside that kind of tell you a little bit about Creed. James Henry Creed. 1760 in London, James Henry Creed founded the House of Creed, whose craftsmanship and creativity fast became a favorite with the court of England, even though this smells like an American fragrance to me. I'm all about it. Okay, let me know what you think of Creed Royal Oud down in the comments section below. Let me know what your first Creed is, or if you don't have one, let me know what's that Creed that you're looking to make the first in your collection, if at all. If you hate Creed and you'll never buy one, let me know that as well. I want to hear from you guys in the comments section below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other things you may want me to talk about in this channel. Happy to take your feedback. And yeah, hope to see you in the very next video, guys. Peace.